The concept in this video is going to sound kind of crazy, but this has been something that has completely transformed my spiritual experience. It has totally expanded and deepened my consciousness on a whole new level, and it has taken my ability to clear resistance also to a whole nother level. So the whole point is to be in a deep meditative state basically all day, as much as you can. Like, that becomes your default state. And I know this sounds crazy, but I'm gonna, I guess, show you how I got here. So many of you know I've been clearing resistance, I've been doing spiritual practice, presence, manifestation, focus wheels, all that stuff, right? And it has given me amazing results. And I've been able to clear so many core patterns that has bothered me my whole life. In this year, I've been shifting my core resistance that I have, picked up from my family. I even went to China with them, and it was like very intense. Like, it was just like all of a sudden this topic of family and all the core resistance and programming around that, all of a sudden those things began to really come up. So I went from practicing presence somewhat just casually to fully being present, like just about all day. Like, any time that I'm in a normal headspace and I'm not doing affirmations or other processes, and I'm just kind of being normal, then I'm gonna be present. And that has dramatically reduced a lot of resistance. But there was just some intense situations going on, and that called me to deepen my consciousness even more. So what I started to do was, that feeling you get when you sit down to meditate? Let's say you're present and you sit down and you focus, right? When you really, really focus, you enter this like 0 point. You enter this place of just mental clarity and focus. So it's basically being in that deep meditative state all day. And wow, I feel like immediately after that, the final boss started to like disappear, right? Like, all my major worries and resistance start to fade away so rapidly. Like, especially when I'm dealing with like core resistance, like it was very heavy. It was like very aggressive. So I needed to deepen my consciousness further. And that's what I realized, is that everything that's happening to us, no matter how much resistance we have about it, all that is doing is guiding us into deeper consciousness. So anytime you continuously expand your consciousness, you deepen your consciousness, your life is going to be way better off, because it's like everything is just guiding you to that. So when you get out ahead of it, when you are able to continuously expand your consciousness without needing the world to, I guess, wake you up and guide you there, then life becomes a lot better. Because I have a habit of, something happening in my life and it causes me to worry or whatever. And then that's when I lock in on my spiritual practice or whatever, versus staying locked in my spiritual practice and continually also having a ton of fun as well. That has been so ideal for me. So you're going to see that just being in a deep meditative state all throughout your day, where you really find that meditative focus, that zone, right? And you're able to just harness that as much as you can throughout your day, and that becomes more of your natural state. Because that's what all the great spiritual teachers do, right? So eventually this becomes so easy. So it's really not hard to do. It sounds like a crazy concept, but the upside is freaking crazy. So no matter what you're dealing with, whether it's a money issue, relationship issue, trauma, resistance, family members, whatever it is, health, whatever it is, if you're able to enter a deep meditative state, then these topics can't really bother you, because you're no longer triggered by these topics. You're no longer wobbled by these topics. So when you wake up in the morning and immediately get into a deep meditative state, you're almost unstoppable. You become like this conscious powerhouse, and you're so much more aligned, and you're shedding resistance so much because you're no longer activating it and getting triggered by it. So yeah, you're gonna see crazy results. And my favorite part is my ability to clear resistance. It's just on a whole another level. So my life is moving faster than ever. And that's also in correlation with my deepening of my consciousness at a rate that I've never done before, right? So between raising my consciousness, which is basically like raising my vibration, and just this newfound ultra aggressive level of shedding limiting beliefs and resistance, like this has been so amazing and way easier than I could possibly have thought. So add that to your rotation and let me know how it is. And if you would like more help with this, I also offer one-on-one coaching to help you make deep conscious transformations internally and externally. If you want to learn more, you can click the link below.